Hi everyone, I am Lacquer Lover and I am back to start a nail tutorial series, and this is the first of my BT21 nail art tutorial series, and that is going to be Jin's RJ nail design. So I'm going to start with base coat. I'm starting with my Peel Off base coat because that is my favorite base coat, but of course you can switch this out for whatever you use in your normal manicure routine. So just go ahead and apply that to all of your fingernails. Once base coat is dried, then go ahead and paint on white polish onto your index and pinky nails, and then red onto your thumb, middle, and ring nails. Once the base layer of the index nail is dry, go ahead and start painting on the popcorn bucket shape, and that is going to be a trapezoid. So there are going to be 3 straight edges, including the angled ones and then the bottom base, but the top is going to be scalloped, and for every dip you do, you want to follow that line through, and that should end up at the opposite base. So if you don't know what I mean, I'm basically just drawing stripes, but the top has this curvy scalloped edge. So it should look like that, and once you're done with that shape, then make sure to do the label. So that is just going to start with a roughly drawn oval out of white polish. Doesn't have to have really nice edges because we're going to go in with the same light brown nail polish and just draw an outline. So then you're done with the base of the label, and you're just going to be writing the word popcorn onto it. So we are going to be alternating red and yellow polishes. So start with red for pop and then yellow for corn. Just roughly eyeball this to make sure you have enough space to fit all of the letters in this tiny oval. After you're done with the lettering, then go ahead and color in the stripes. You're going to start with red, and if you had an odd number of stripes drawn, then you're going to end up with red on both edges. So that's that for the popcorn bucket, and now you're going to draw on some bits of popcorn. So I'm just blobbing on the light brown shade that I used for the outline. And it looks really flat right now, but you're going to go ahead and blob on some pale yellow and then also add on some brown to make the popcorn pop and give it some depth. So that's it for the index nail, and now moving on to the pinky. So I'm going to be drawing RJ, and I'm doing his head right now. That takes up half of the length of your nail. So you can see the base is kind of a straight line, and from there you want to extend it, and that's going to be the body, which is just like these scalloped edges. It's really long, and now I'm going ahead and fixing the edges and making them more noticeable. And then I'm also adding the arms, which are really messily drawn in because he is a very fluffy character and the lines do not have to be very straight. And then I'm also going to be adding his bandana, and everything here is an outline, so you can obviously fix it up. Next, I'm going to be drawing the face, which starts with 2 slanted lines drawn away from each other, and then you're going to draw the actual face, which starts with eyes, so just 2 dots and then another dot below that in the center, and then you're going to do 2 curved lines, and that will be the snout. And then make sure to also add the ears, which are triangles but a little bit rounded. And then I'm going to use a darker brown shade and re-outline everything just so it pops more. It's like the same idea as the popcorn. You are also going to make like the ends of the arms a little bit darker. So yeah, basically just re-outline it, and it really makes a difference. So highly recommend this stuff. So once you're done with that, then also make sure to color in the bandana with some red polish. So that's the pinky now. And I'm also just adding a little bit of oomph to the middle finger, so that's just a little bit of hollow top coat on a slant for both fingernails. So now I'm going to be working on the final nail, which is the thumb, and this is based off of the RJ poster, well, the original one, and basically it's just RJ in yellow letters, but they're going on a slant and there's a shadow. So to make the letters pop off of this vibrant red background, I am using white, and I'm just roughly writing R right now. I'll be fixing this up a lot later anyways, so it doesn't really matter if it turns out a little messy and the lines aren't exactly straight. So yeah, we can fix that, so it's totally fine. So as you can see, I'm done with the R and I'm doing the J. So kind of started at the top and then also did the top part of the curve, and that just made it easier to allocate space. And now you can see I'm using the same red as the background to just clean up the edges and hide all the imperfections. You have to make sure that they're in the same line. So yeah, just check that. And then I'm also going to be using this darker red, which is actually just a mixture of the same red and black polish. And that's just to create the shadow. So that's like on another slant, but make sure the shadows line up as well. And I'm just using the poster as a reference. It's much easier if you have that picture up as well as the tutorial, so you have the original reference as well as this video as a guide. So now I'm going to be doing the shadow for the letter J, and I'm going to be out of frame a lot, so I'm really sorry. Also make sure that the thickness of the letters are about the same as the original letters drawn in white. So here's what that nail turned out like, and all you need to do is just color in the white letters with some yellow polish, and I went a little overboard and kind of just flooded it, so I'm going back with the same red and just fix it up. So then you're done with this nail art design, and all you have to do is apply your favorite top coat, a generous amount to each nail, and of course floating your brush across the design so as not to smear it. And also make sure to wrap the edges so that your design lasts as long as possible. Also make sure to do that to the thumb. And that's it for this nail art tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this BT21 RJ nail art tutorial. If you guys enjoy BT21 and you want to see more of this series, then make sure to subscribe to Lacquer Lover, this channel, and also to turn on notifications. I will see you all very soon in a future nail art video, and bye everyone!